Welcome to another episode of Let's Explore with Tom Horne. I am in West Springfield. I'm about to go inside of a restaurant called Memos. And the thing about Memos is they are known for their homemade corned beef hash, which I'm going to try today, and I want you to come along with me. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes and we'll see what we see. Don't forget to put a like on this video and don't forget to subscribe to this video as well. So if you plan on visiting Memos, it sits directly across from the Eastern States, which is known as the Big E. As you walk into the restaurant, just to your left, there are many plaques just like this one that recognize the restaurant for its great reputation. Okay, so the restaurant offers two types of seating. You have your bar and stool, or you can choose to have a booth section that sits right behind the kitchen, as you see in this picture. I like both. So the menu is loaded with many options, as you see in this picture here. You have some French toast that looks like it's made for a king or queen. Then you have the mimosas. If that's something that you're into, you can have that. It's a variety of them. Then here you have eggs Benedict, lobster. That's what I'm going for the next time that I visit this restaurant. Okay, folks, on to the star of the show. What you're looking at here is the corned beef hash. Over 3 eggs, over easy. It is hard for me to explain to you in this segment what it tastes like. You just have to go. This corned beef hash was one of the best corned beef hash meals I've ever had. Sensational. The unique thing about this corned beef hash that I had was you could tell flies. The unique thing about the corned beef hash is you could definitely tell it was homemade. It wasn't that stuff in the can. All the little bits and pieces of potato and the shredded meat was fire. It wasn't overly salty, it wasn't undersalted. You definitely could tell it was not that crap in the can. You could definitely tell that it was homemade. So some of the places that I've gone to in the past and you've had corned beef hash, whether it was out of the can or whether it was homemade, was just too salty. But this was perfectly seasoned. There was also crab meat on the menu as a side option. So I decided to add some crab meat to my dish. I don't know if the crab meat was out of a can or if it was fresh. Most likely it probably was out of a can, but I can tell you it was high quality. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this restaurant a good 10. I have no complaints. The service was great, the people were great. You could hear the guy in the background calling out the orders. That's pretty unique. You don't see that in a lot of restaurants. So once again, if you're looking for a place to go for breakfast, Memos is the place to go, located in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Thank you again for watching Let's Explore with Tom Horne. Again, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you folks on the next episode of Let's Explore with Tom Horne. So, folks, here's an added clip. You know, in some of my videos, I try to add a little history of the area. Sitting across the street from Memos is this tablet that states it is the George Washington Memorial Highway, hence the reason why it's called Memorial Ave. That's where the street gets its name from. It is said that George Washington, during that time, took this path on his way to Boston, Massachusetts. There are many tablets that sit along the path, especially in Springfield, Massachusetts. There is a tablet that sits right in front of the Mass Mutual Insurance building located on State Street in Springfield, Massachusetts. And basically it says that here is where George Washington stayed in a motel overnight before he continued his journey to Boston, Massachusetts. If you get a chance, check them out. Pretty neat, right? Until next time, folks, we'll see what we see.